This is Wheel of LEGO. In this challenge series, we need to create a brand new world and survive this while having a challenge and a punishment in every single episode. So our first wheel is the punishment wheel, which means that we have to deal with this for the entirety of the episode. When we spin this wheel, it's going to give us one disadvantage that we have to use this entire episode, which means that on this first one, we are not allowed to attack anything. Now, this second wheel is the challenge wheel. On this, we're gonna get ourselves a challenge that we have to complete this episode, and if we don't, we have to do a giveaway to somebody down in the comment section below. So let's see what challenge we have in this episode, and that is actually going to be to get 5 base villagers. Now, this is going to be a survival game mode. We're gonna use seed number 7 as it's by far the best seed in the game, with every single setting turned on, because we want this to be the most challenging series possible. Now, our challenge is that we can't attack anything, which means that these sheep are going to survive, as the only thing that we could do to collect any type of food in this game is to grab and collect raspberries and or any pumpkin, corn, and anything that is just growing off the ground. We don't have any meat that we could use to start this series. Now, the big reason why I chose seed number 7 is because if we look this way, we can see the dry valley, and if we look the opposite way, we could see the Frostlands biome, which is extremely nice considering they're both within walking distance or even flying distance using different glitches. Now, the other really nice thing about this is, although we are over here inside of the grasslands, as long as I continue to run as far north as possible, I should be able to find a shore biome, which will actually be in between the dry valley and the Frostlands biome. I know I looked at the opposite right there, but that's just how my brain's working right now. But if you guys didn't know, I kind of have to do good deeds here and pet these sheep, only because I found out that my main world that has been around since early December is broken because of a glitch that I did. So we had to do this series anyway, and while we were already working on it, now is the perfect time to show off how amazing this seed is. Not only will I likely not be able to get 5 villagers today, but I also can't attack any wildlife, so it's super easy for me to die in this game, and if I die, I have to give away something to one of you guys. So you guys can hope that I die. I'm gonna focus on not getting anywhere near any enemies. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, but I may as well try this. I may be able to get more copper bars if I throw this over there. I don't know if that's gonna actually explode the entire thing, but it does seem like it did. And I got more copper bars actually out of that right there. And obviously some granite and wood, which is actually a pretty big come up. So I have a really good amount of loot just off of using basic little survivor tips and tricks that I've posted before, and as long as I stay away from all of the enemies, then I should be good to go. Now, I really want this to be the most difficult challenge video in LEGO Fortnite, so if you guys have any recommendations or any challenges that you guys can give me, make sure that you comment them down below. That way I can go ahead and add it onto our spin wheel, and who knows, maybe one day your challenge will be accepted and put onto the wheel, and I'll have to complete it in the middle of the game. We finally made it to our shore biome. This is where we're going to create our home village. On the left hand side here, we still have our dry valley biome within running distance. To the right side, we have obviously a very nice scenic look over here, but then also in the distance we could still see our snow or our Frostlands biome. So we have everything that we could possibly need right here. We're in between every single biome in the game, as well as obviously having our grasslands biome directly behind us. So we could officially get started on our build and create our homestay right here, and then begin our actual journey in this new series. Now, I thought maybe I got lucky and that these were friendly people here, but this is just a group of pirates that do not look very friendly. So I am just going to go past them and look to build my mainstay somewhere over here. And then when we go on to the next episode, hopefully we are allowed to attack people. But I believe that this looks like a pretty solid area to go ahead and build our homestay. It's obviously going to take a lot of renovating where we remove trees and destroy a lot of rocks, but there's a lot of wood and a lot of granite right here, as well as obviously being surrounded by two of the best biomes that we could have in the game. So I'm hoping that that means that this is going to be a really solid home to be at. The only thing that we could really do right now is put down a campfire, and now we could start our builds and then hopefully build our village center, because it's not very likely that we're going to get 5 villagers during this episode, which means that we failed our first challenge. So we built our shack pretty much right where we are going to stay anyway, but we can now officially put down our village square. I want to make sure that this is pretty centered and makes sense, so I'm going to put it right here, I believe, and that should become our mainstay village here. I'm gonna do this in that orange color right on the shore biome, and now when I try to go ahead and build, my square is perfectly centered here, so it's not touching any of the water, and now I officially have our main base to begin this series in. Now, I'm actually going to upgrade our village very quickly because Tomato Head went ahead and visited us, and when you upgrade your first village level, you are able to keep somebody at your village, and as you guys know, Tomato Head is very good when it comes to cooking at your village. So if I could just get enough wood to go and keep him as a villager, then I officially have somebody that can create really good food for me, especially when I'm not able to attack during these videos. Now we can officially put down our first bed. While not assigning that to ourselves, we're gonna make sure that we get Tomato Head to stay at my village. That way I at least now have somebody to go ahead and do something for me. So while we weren't able to get 5 villagers during this video for our challenge, we were able to get 1. So that means that one person that comments down below is going to win 1 Lego set bundle, skin, or emote of their choice. So it's the perfect time now with it storming outside to go and get out of here. So make sure that you guys comment down below any future challenges or punishments that you guys want me to endure during this series. And I hope that you guys all enjoyed it. And as always, guys, this was Crafty, and I'm out. Peace. And just because I know some people do click off videos early, let's go ahead and give our giveaway to somebody that has watched to this point. I failed the challenge, which was to recruit 5 NPC villagers to my village. So let's give away to one of you guys that have watched to this point. All you have to do is comment down below the keyword Crafty10K. It doesn't matter how you do it, just as long as that's in your comment, you can win a bundle, skin, or emote.